Holy crap!
The CEO of Chase Bank last year pulled in $20.8 million.
$20.8 million?
My
which, of
goodness
course, would
gracious.
fund 250 teachers with benefits.
How many teachers could Chase have paid for?
250 teachers with the cost of the CEO's
Oh
salary.
dear.
So doing the math, what does our society need more? A CEO of a big bank or 250 public school teachers? So also just overall, this is the U.S. Corporate taxes in the U.S. Corporate tax rates have dropped. They had to pay a little more for the wars, and then now they're back to normal again.
Down.
Whereas middle class
They're
rates
looking
have
good
eroded, middle
now,
class
though. They look
workers.
good now.
Yeah.
There's our education cuts coming across in Washington State for this last year. Investment in early learning down 8.8%. Providing a high-quality education to all students down 10.3%. Preparing adults for meaningful careers down 12.4%. Cultivating opportunities for higher education. All these things that we hear that we need to be doing and doing in public schools down 17.2% in funding. And so we're wondering if it's so desperate and teachers need to be teaching and getting kids ready for college and so forth, why are the corporations not paying their fair share?
But Matt, it's a recession. There's nothing we could do about it.
I'll point us back over here again to this big guy here making $20.8 million. And even if he made $10 million and funded
One person
125
making $20.8 million?
What's that, like 10 grand an hour?
Holy
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's,
Goodness gracious.
President of this bank making $20.8 million?
$20.8 million.
So I just spoke with the branch manager and some of the employees, and they understand our concerns of Chase not paying their fair share of taxes, and they said they wanted us to leave, but I still haven't received the test back from them yet about who caused the economic crisis.
Are they having trouble with it?
I think they're having some trouble.
if they get 75% or more, we'll leave.
Yes. A good teacher doesn't leave
idea.
until all the tests are graded.
So I think they've called the sergeant to come talk to us. He's going to come soon. They seem like they're very patient, and when he comes, we'll talk to him directly. He's about 3 minutes away. So I'm going to check in and see how they're doing on the test, but maybe if you keep teaching the lesson, they might learn it and they get the answer.
Yeah, we know it. We know it.
We're defending all unions. We're not against middle class workers, but we do have a business and they've asked me to make a lot of money. Well, I could kick it down to less too. So Sergeant be here, he'll explain it all.
Thank you so much.
Protest Chase Bank. Just moments ago, a delegation of 10 teachers walked into the bank and set up a classroom in the lobby of the bank to teach a lesson on the recession. In a little bit, I'm going to be going back into the bank to collect the answers, and I hope that he can pass the test. So we have a simple message out here today. If Chase Bank paid their fair share of taxes, if they paid their fair share of taxes, then my colleagues at Garfield High School would not be getting laid off. In fact, here today with me is Jerry Newfield Kaiser, who was laid off last week.
George
If the
Bush.
banks paid their fair share, then our kids at Garfield High School would not be having their math and science classes cut for seniors who now won't have the proper classes to be able to get into college. So we have a simple message here today. Chase Bank needs to pay their fair share of taxes so that we can go on providing education in Seattle and Washington State and across the country. So thanks everyone for being out here today.
Right.
Yay!
Teacher layoffs, no thanks. Bailout
Schools, not the banks. Teacher layoffs, no thanks.
It shouldn't have been that hard. We could give hints. If there's any part that the officer said we can come in. We appreciate you, and hopefully, if you need to get in touch with me for the payment due, I work at Garfield High School. I'm sorry to report that our local bankers have not passed the test. If we had cut summer school, I'd recommend that they come to summer school. Public schools had to cut summer school because of the lack of funds. So we're going to have to come back to Chase Bank with a more extensive lesson plan and see if we can educate them on the failure of them to pay state bank taxes and the impact that that's having on our education. They immediately said they would call the police rather than engage in discussion on the answers to the test questions.
Then we put them in foreclosure!
Foreclose on the bank. I was able to deliver them a notice of payment past due, which the bank manager accepted.
They just locked the doors.
I let him know. They just locked the bank?
Yeah.
We shut it down?